Chapter 9, Section 3 in the 7th grade workbook is entitled Areas of Parallelograms. Let's go and take a look at the first three questions there. In the first three questions, you're finding the area of the rectangle. Of course, a rectangle is a type of parallelogram, which is why this fits in this section and does it quite well. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at number 2, but you'll approach 1 and 3 the same way. Formula for finding the area of a rectangle is length times width. So we need to have the length and width of the rectangle, or the measurements of two connected sides here. And as you can see, looking at number 2 there, that's 18.5 and 7.5. So to find the area here, I'm going to take 18.5 and multiply that by 7.5. And when I go ahead and do that, the solution here is 138.75, and that's going to be meters squared. So the rectangle has an area of 138.75 square meters. All right, let's go ahead and go down and take a look at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, you're finding the area of the parallelogram. Little bit different formula here. Base times the height is the formula. As you saw in the instruction today, the base and the height meet to make a right angle. The base is going to be one of the sides of the shape. The height has to make a right angle with whatever that side is. So it is very likely, almost certain, that the height is going to be not actually one of the sides of the shape. But what they're going to do then is try and confuse you by giving you that side that you don't actually need. Let's go ahead and take a look at question number 4 here. Question number 4, notice they've given us this bottom side here, which would obviously have to be the base, because again, the base has to be one of the sides, and the height makes a right angle with the base. As you can see, the height is exactly what I was talking about here. It's a line that's actually inside the parallelogram, and again, it is not one of the sides. It just makes a right angle there. So here to find the area, I'm going to do 9 times 7. Multiply together the base and the height. 9 times 7 is 63. So the area of the parallelogram in number 4 is 63 yards squared. Taking a look at number 5, now here all of a sudden they've given us an extra number. Remember, the base and the height have to meet to form a right angle. So here is my right angle. So those are the two sides, or the two measures that I'm concerned with. This 13, I absolutely don't need. It's extra information. They're just trying to mess with you. Multiply together the 12 and the 11, you'll be fine. That's how we find the area here. When I multiply together 12 and 11, I end up with 132, and that's going to be centimeters squared. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the concluding examples here. 10 and 11 are story problems. I'm going to go ahead and approach question number 11 with you. It says a rectangular hallway has an area of 70 feet squared. The width of the hallway is 4 feet. What is the length of the hallway? So here's the hallway. We don't know how long it is, but we know that the hallway is only 4 feet wide. And we know the total area of the space is 70 feet squared. So we're supposed to find, given that information, the length of the hallway. Well, remember, the formula says take the length by the width, and that equals my area. Well, we know the width is 4, and the area is 70. What we don't know is the length, L. So what number times 4 equals 70? Well, that's an equation to solve. So I'm going to chop 4 out, because you know I'm sending numbers to the right. When I do 70 divided by 4, that's going to go ahead and give me my solution. 70 divided by 4 is 17.5, which is, of course, equal to L, which is my variable remaining there on the left. You can check it, do 17.5 times 4, you will get 70. So the length of the hallway here is 17.5